Okay, so I had some comments of people wanting to see the garden tractor collection. I'm going to try to make this video somewhat decently quick if I can. So this is my International Harvester built 582. This is all complete, everything there, minus a scored cylinder in the engine. Part of a spark plug broke off in it, so it screwed up the cylinder wall pretty good, but luckily I found another really low hour 16 horse Briggs out of a 582 special that the guy didn't want because he was using a different engine for a pulling tractor. So I have that on the shelf. I'll show you. I'm going to throw that into there and this should be good to go. I was up to 7 582s here this summer and I decided to get rid of 5 of them. So I've been thinning out this collection a little bit, getting rid of some things that I don't need. I'm trying to make room and just work on what I have and get it all running. So International 1282. I did a video on this one not too long ago. This one's all complete and runs. The only thing with it is I still haven't done is I got a dash to replace that one because it's cracked. Other than that, not a bad machine. International Harvester built 782. This engine's all complete. I mean, the tractor's all complete, all there. It's got the grill, all that. The only thing it's missing is an engine. I got a 19 horse Kohler twin that I was going to put in this. It's out of a Simplicity sitting over here, but I don't even think I'm going to mess with it. I don't need two 782s, so thought down the line of maybe putting a Kohler command in this one too, but this one will probably be on its way out here within the next year to make room for different things. There's the 19 horse Kohler that I got. It's already on the Cub Cadet mounting plate. I got the coil for it. I just got to get it put together, but like I said, it's probably going to go. Extra rear ends, hydro gears, all that stuff. There's the 16 horse engine I got to go in the 582. Just haven't found time to do it yet. 182, I did a video on this one as well. This is an International Harvester built. It's a little faded, a little rough around the edges, but the fiberglass is all good. For an all original International built 182, I'm really not complaining. Here's my International Harvester built 382 gear drive. This one does run. I haven't had it running. Well, I haven't had it running, but it turns over, but the guy I got it from said that it did run. So I got 2 of these. I'm going to get the other one's in better shape, so once I get that one all complete and going, this is another one that's probably going to be on its way out within the next couple of years. I don't really need multiples of these, so once I get one going, this one will probably be disappearing too. As up for attachments, I got blades, narrow frame, wide frame, lots of International Harvester built mower decks. And then I got a whole pallet shelf you can see there that's just full of 82 series parts, whether it be rims, steering columns, gearboxes, side panels, dashes, gas tanks, I mean, hoods, anything that you would need for an 82 series. I got multiple parts here to keep me going. So we'll go over to the other side and I'll show you the rest. All right, before we hit the other side, I still got this in the trailer here. I've been doing a video on this. This is my 582 project that I'm putting the 18 horse twin Kohler command in. There's a few other things I'm going to do to this build as well. Slow going. I was supposed to have this done by now. It's all in the trailer. I just got to run it over to the guy to get painted. He's been extremely busy here, so hopefully here in the next couple months I'll be getting this done. So check back with that. Hopefully there'll be some more update videos on this one as well. All right, as for more attachments, Category 0 3-point Brindley tandem disc. I still have to get this painted to its original colors. I haven't done that yet. Category 0 Brindley 3-point rear blade. I did a video on that as well. Any of you that check out my videos before, as you can see, I'm slowly getting organized out here. I got everything moved over here so I can access things a little better, get everything cleaned up, and eventually this is supposed to be the workshop area. Once I get everything insulated and finished in the inside, this is where all the welding, fabricating, all that's going to take place, but it's been a slow project. I'm just happy to have electric back here now. That's been wonderful so far this year. As of tractors, we'll keep going. Another International Harvester built 382. This one's in really, really nice condition. So this is the one, once I get it all going, I'll get rid of the other one. Like I said, I'm either going to sell it or disassemble it and keep it for parts on the shelf. Haven't decided yet. Cub Cadet 102, this one runs fine, everything. I drive that one around and use it around the lawn. Got this one a couple years back. You might have seen this in previous videos. This is my Chalmers 314 Deluxe. This one runs and drives fine, all of that. This one I got a couple years back too. Started getting into some different brands. There's the Case 220. This one runs and drives fine. Nothing wrong with that one. International Harvester built 582 Special. This one's all complete there. It's got the original Briggs engine in it. This one runs as well. The only thing I got to do is get rid of the Ford seat and put on a Cub Cadet seat. Here's my 782 diesel. Finally got the dash put on this not too long ago because it was all cracked, so I got another dash, got that complete. The only thing is I got the original water temperature gauge, but I don't have the electronic sending unit for it, so once I get the sending unit, I'll end up putting the original gauge in that. This one has a small hydraulic leak. There's a seal I got to replace. Other than that, this thing runs good. No issues with it. International built 482. I just did some videos on this one not too long ago. This one does run, but it does not have the original engine in it. So it's got a different style Briggs. The engine's coming out of this one. And this was the other 482 that I got, Cub Cadet build. The engine's coming out of this one because this is the original engine style for the 482. And then once I get this red 482 going, that tractor there will also be on its way out. Haven't decided yet if I'm going to sell it or if I'm just going to take the beveled gearbox and some of the other parts and just throw them on the shelf. All depends on what I can get out of them, whether I keep them for parts or sell them. 682 Hydro. This one a friend of mine had bought. Supposedly it had a bad ignition. They put a new ignition in it. They couldn't get it running. He got it pretty cheap. He brought it over for me to look at. I was going to get it running for him, and then he got a different mower and changed his mind, didn't want it. So I bought it from him. Ended up being a starter solenoid. So if you jump the solenoid, you can get it going. And then there was a mouse nest up here in the starter. So I finally got that cleaned out. I got it to turn over. It has compression. I just never did get around to cleaning out the carb with it or anything. Magnum 18 twin engine, so I still don't know what I'm going to do with that yet. If it runs and doesn't smoke and has, no funny noises, I'm either going to just pull the engine and keep it for another tractor down the road, or I might just sell the whole thing complete. Not real sure, but this is another one that's going to be leaving here pretty soon. International Harvester built 982. I've done videos with this one in the past too, lawn rolling. 19.9 horse owning. That's a good runner. That was one of my top favorite tractors I like to use as well. International Harvester built 782. This one's in really nice shape. The gentleman I got it from took really good care of it. If you get all the dust and stuff off these, the paint on this one looks really nice. They're not on it, but I got the original set of International Harvester hubcaps that were in really nice condition. And in fact, with this one, it's got a Series 1 Kohler in it, which I know a lot of guys in the Cub Cadet world despise the Series 1 Kohlers, but as a collector, I am greatly appreciative to have that engine in there because you just don't see them too often. Most of them have been replaced with Series 2, so I'm not cutting the grass with it, so it's going to last me a long time. So being a Series 1, I like having the Series 1 in it for that reason. Here's another 982. This one's my diesel conversion. I've been doing some videos on this. I was supposed to already start this one because the 582 is supposed to be done, but I'm probably going to start, while that one's getting painted, doing a few things to this. I did find a fuel tank for this finally that will work on these. It's not a super fuel tank. It came out of another Cub Cadet model. Check back if you guys want to. If you want to see this build, go ahead and subscribe. I'll tell you what model I got the fuel tank, the things I'm doing to make this work. And also I'm going to put 2-piece carrier and 30mm axles out of this into the cast iron rear end. So probably going to be dropping that rear end and getting this started. I'm going to try to get this into the machine shop while I can to get that going while I'm waiting for paint. Back here, International Harvester built 682. This has a twin Kohler as well. All complete tractor. This one does run, operates fine. The last time I had it running though, it's running a little rough from sitting. The carburetor's got a little junk in it, so I am going to have to clean that out to get it to run perfect. But other than that, that's a good tractor. Here's my first Cub Cadet 108. This has had a few little modifications done to it that aren't original. Eventually I'd like to get rid of the headlights and put it back to more original as I can, but this tractor gets used for a lot of things around here, and This thing's really done some tough jobs through its life, but it seems to take it pretty well. Pretty tough build old tractor. I mean, like I said, this thing has performed a lot of tasks that were probably, you know, it really wasn't designed for. And then the last one that I picked up, done videos on this. I got this one this spring. This is probably my all-time favorite so far, but this is the 1989 1772 Super Diesel. I know it's not an international harvester, but it was only made 1 year, and this thing, I've been really putting the hours on this one as well. Using this for all kinds of things here this summer. It's just a fun tractor to drive around, plus it being diesel and the larger size of it, the power steering, just everything I love about that tractor. So that's the collection so far as of today. Go ahead and subscribe, check back. I'm always getting different ones in, and like I said, I'm going to be getting rid of a few more and then probably be replacing them with some other models. There's a couple more Cub Cadet models I'd like to get, maybe 1 or 2 more Supers, and then down the road there's a couple John Deere models I want, either a 400 or a 420, and then maybe a couple more case models as well. So gives me something to search for and hunt for, and like I said, more projects, but I got more projects than I do time. I'm slowly getting there. So hope you guys liked this. If you want to see any other different videos, comment below. Thanks for watching.